can barely keep the misery on my face. Yeah, there's one place I'd much rather be, taking transfiguration and arithmancy, or hanging with my friends in the gallery. But instead I'm learning parts of speech and trying not to fall asleep, and avoiding the only girl in school who might like me. It's so grotesque when the guy sitting next to you drools all over his desk. And as I almost raise my hand to complain, well, I realized that I wanna be doing the same, so I put my head down on my desk as well. And then suddenly I'm learning a spell to make my teacher's head swell. And then he wakes me up and I can't help but yell, Incordio! This isn't Hogwarts, this is a concrete box, and the pictures on the wall are never gonna talk, and the teachers don't care, and the kids don't try, and the most magical thing we have is fluorescent lights, and they don't want you in Hufflepuff that you're not cool. Instead they sort you in the parking lot after school, and I think if I looked into the mirror of Erised, I'd be wearing wizard robes with gold and red. Well, I'm not saying I'm not proud to be a nerd. A public school ain't no place for a wizard. No, high school ain't no place for a wizard. You know what's gross? When the lunch meat looks like 3-day-old soggy toast. But as I ate it anyway, I overheard this guy I hardly know calling me a nerd, so I cast Septum Zipper on him inside my mind. How I wish there were house elves making my food, and everything was perfectly spiced, and the only one being rude was the poltergeist. And here's what's true: I do pretty much anything to go to wizard school. I'd even call Dolores Umbridge my friend if it meant I never had to go to gym again. And I look around at all of this crap that's part of my life. No ghosts stuck in the halls or hanging in the bathroom stalls, and the stairs don't move 'cause there's no stairs at all. Oh, this isn't Hogwarts, this is a concrete box, and the pictures on the wall are never gonna talk, and the teachers don't care, that the kids don't try, and the most magical thing we have is fluorescent lights, and they don't put you in Hufflepuff if you're not cool. Instead they sort you in the parking lot after school, and I think if I looked into the mirror of Erised, I'd be wearing wizard robes with gold and red. Well, I'm not saying I'm not trying to be a nerd. A public school ain't no place for a wizard. No, high school ain't no place for a wizard. Things made up of quarks including protons and neutrons, composite particles that physicists call hadrons. Many types of hadrons are theoretically described, but most exist for only very brief amounts of time. Quarks have electric charge, color charge, mass, and spin, and having color charge means they exist solely inside of other kinds of particles and cannot exist alone, which is why first have ever been studied on their own. No, down, strange time, top bottom. If you don't know what a quark is, it don't matter, you still got them with photons and photons. Nothing things are missing, they got everything that we can see and now we know exists. Quarks can join together in two different ways, baryons and mesons, but most instantly decay. If a particle has three quarks, then it's a baryon, and if there's one quark and an anti-quark, then it is a meson. These tiny bits of matter are part of almost everything, and there is no unified theory to make it less confusing. And the fact that we've identified that they exist at all is so freaking remarkable that I just did it all. Up, down, straight, top, top, bottom. If you don't know what a quark is, it don't matter, you still got them with photons and photons. They make up everything that we can see and now we know exists. Oh, up, down, strange charm, top, bottom. If you don't know what a quark is, it don't matter, you still got them with photons and photons. They make up everything that we can see and now we know exists. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Why'd you have to go and kill my parents? Why'd you have to leave when I didn't stop? That's kind of a weird one to clap after.
This one goes out to all the Death Eaters here in the crowd tonight. I'm not a big fan of your work, to be honest.